Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of First Impressions, specifically the 30th and final episode of the First Impressions series. I am Neo Tanner, and I will get more into the whole reason why this is the final First Impressions video at the end of this video. Now, for this game, Elliot Quest. It is... I didn't want to continue. Shit. It is... Okay, hold on a second. I'm so professional. Okie dokie. One, I recorded a full actual episode of this, and then when I played it back, when I was going to go and edit it, the mic didn't get caught at all. So I was talking to myself for a full 26 minutes, and my mic did not pick it up at all. So I'm very sorry for the unprofessionals in there. Go and continue a new game, because yes, I played the game for a bit. So this is unfortunately not an actual first impression because of a technical glitch. Hey, it's not as bad as Earthbound, recording that for 2 hours of Warrior Eagle just to find out it recorded audio, but it didn't record the image. So I have to go and re-record that too by the time this is actually up. Which is going to cause a bit of a delay in the Earthbound episodes. I am unfortunately sorry for that, especially since a lot of people seem to actually like me playing Earthbound. But anyway, this is Elliot Quest, which I've probably said about maybe 5 or 6 times by now. However, the thing that I haven't gotten into is that it is a Zelda 2 inspired side-scroller RPG-ish kind of game. I can see how it is considered inspired by Zelda 2. I just pray to God it's not as hard, because Zelda 2 is known for being the most brutal Zelda game in the franchise, even if it isn't an open-world RPG like every other Zelda game. Zelda 2 was the only one that was actually redone for its entire formula to be a 2D side-scroller beat-em-up kind of thing, but it was unforgivably hard for the era. I think it's still unforgivably hard today. But let's continue. Let's go into new game. Oh man, no matter how many times I die, it never gets any easier. Now, where was I? Right, find the Guardian, end this satire's curse. Let's keep things simple for now, Kara. Right. This has full-on controller support, but I'm not really using a controller right now. Yeah, let's turn these down so I don't yell into the microphone. But you play as Elliot, and you're on an epic quest of epic proportions. This is also one of those classic games. It does not spoon-feed you a tutorial on how to play. I know how to play simply because I played a little bit. Like I told you, I did that whole thing with I did like almost a 30-minute first impression video before, and it didn't record my mic at all, so I played about a good almost half hour of this already. Needless to say, that doesn't mean that I played the entire game. I did not. No. Can I swim? I don't know if I can swim. Nope, I cannot swim. Yeah, and here's the overworld map. I don't know about the overworld map because I just went back here and did this area. Unless it's just another means of travel. They also have the classic thing of where enemies will respawn if you leave the area and come back, which that hasn't been a thing anymore for quite a while, so it's kind of an interesting thing to return. Basically, you move with the arrow keys on the keyboard. I shouldn't have to explain the controller stuff, because it's pretty standard. A is jump, X is to shoot. Move around with the D-pad or the analog stick. About pretty much no other button is used, except like B is probably for back, start, select, pause. I forget what select does. Select, I think, actually is the pause button. But, of course, escape is pause. D is actually for you to shoot your arrow, which is a little weird. Space is to jump, and you move left or right with the arrow keys. Personally, I would prefer left or right with the W and D, space to jump, and like Z or X to shoot, or 1 for that matter. But that's the thing, is not my game. You also have incredibly limited options. Your settings are just turning down music and sounds. You have nothing else. And even then, it's still somewhat loud when you turn it down to 1 bar. So it would force me, if I minded it that much, it would force me to go into the volume mixer and turn it down even more. But it doesn't bother me terribly much. I don't think I can kill that guy yet. But yeah, it's pretty much Zelda 2 inspired. Crack pots, go left to right, explore. But the sad thing is that they don't do a very good job of telling the story, other than the fact that it's a basic premise. You're Elliot, and you're going on an epic quest. They probably tell more story down the line, but it's not enough for like the first 30 minutes. Die, you slime ball. These things split. See, they split into the pink ones. The pink ones are basically the weakest version of the slimes. But if the Guardian doesn't help me, what am I going to do? Okay. But yeah, I don't get the context of this. Story-wise, they do a bit of a poor thing of trying to explain anything. At least for the first 30 minutes. I haven't gotten past the length of the first video I tried to record. And I felt really bad about it because I've been kind of late. I've had this review copy sitting here for maybe a week or two prior to me trying to record it earlier this week. And now this is the second recording. Because, yeah. I feel bad because the guy released it on Steam, which I was unaware that it would ever be released on Steam. Because I got a Humble Bundle gift code, but apparently the Humble Bundle gift code just gave me the Steam key. But it's pretty cool. So far, it's not that bad of a game. Very nice. The aesthetics are definitely retro, putting some nostalgic features in here, so if anybody loves Zelda 2, they'll probably enjoy this game. So far as I could tell, even though this is the very, very beginning of the game, that is pretty easy to learn, pretty easy to understand, pretty easy to maneuver, to shoot things, to kill things. It's very simplistic. That's very nice. It's not overly complicated. You don't have to do anything cryptic. The game does not... It expects you to a degree to learn on your own and discover things, but it's not too convoluted with any of its mechanics to where that is just an annoyance. It's not really an annoyance. Okay, don't be afraid of what you can't see, Elliot. That's what you always said. Elliot, you're talking to yourself. But you're gone. It's just me now. Okay, the first boss fight. I know how to beat him, so I won't suck as much as I did in my previous recording attempt. Or maybe I will suck. It's like the King Slime. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, I got hit once. I almost did not get hit once. Believe it or not, I died on this boss like 2 times on the other recording. I know what to do now, so... Yeah, I don't understand this either. There's not really much context, but that's probably why you need to play the game. You need to get to the end in order to understand everything, which that form of storytelling is kind of cool. It's not done that often. And it is a bit of an annoyance, especially since I like to tell stories, I like to write, and I find that narrative kind of annoying. But it may work, it may not work. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a downside to the game. It honestly isn't really a downside. Not yet. Need more time. Mm-hmm. I don't Sure. Let's go with that. I don't know what chain means. Like, this doesn't even tell you the controls or what the HUD does. You probably have to look up a guide on Steam for that, which I have not done. Because I'm trying to make this as authentic as possible, because this is technically a second playthrough. At least of the first part of the game. Okay, fuck you. I do like the fact that the arrows actually have a bit of a realistic physics kind of thing. They actually drop down. They don't go perfectly across the screen every time you shoot them. That is kind of a nice touch. Most games would not do that. Most games that I've found usually use the arrow thing where it just goes perfectly across the screen, goes off the screen, it's fine. It's pretty cool that they do that. Alright, it's up here. Hello, Mr. Batty Bat. Oh god, Bat. I said hello and you just tried to hit me. Oh, yeah, there are secret paths, which I haven't played Zelda 2 in a while. Because I think I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play it. I haven't played it in a long time. I think that's also reminiscent maybe of Zelda 2, that there were secret areas that you could find. Alright. Okay. Oh, missed. Wait, is there anything over here? Yeah. Yeah, just run under that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is going to do, because over here, I found this before. On, it's a diamond. I'm not sure what this does. Is it just a collectible? Because enters the inventory screen. Here's the inventory screen, pretty much obligatory of any RPG. You have crystals, which apparently there's, what, 11? 11 total crystals, either in this area alone or in the entire game. That's my count, coin count. I can get bombs. There's the map, which is a little bit reminiscent of Metroid. There's a heart down there, heart piece. Inventory. Apparently, I can unlock 2 more slots. I believe that's what this means. They're locked right now, but I can unlock 2 more. And my other inventory over there is probably like, I don't know, a thing where my weapons go. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, the game itself, unless you go hunt for a guide, doesn't tell you anything. It's old school like that. You are meant to figure out most of the game. I really wish that the story part didn't feel like that was one of the parts that you need to figure out on your own. You need to piece together. Because personally, like I said, that's a personal gripe. That's not making me think that the game is bad or that I don't like the game. I honestly do. It has a bit of a bit. Okay, I need to fix that. No. As I said, it's like it doesn't mean I don't hate the game, but I honestly do. I am sorry for that. The fact that I like the game. Don't. Santa's little helper. Fuck you, with frogs and everything. Hold on. I will finish my thought in a second. Yeah, you can level up. You can increase your strength, magic orbs, improve shooting rate. Heart might give double health, and increase your criticals. Honestly, I want to increase my criticals. I don't know why space is the, like, button that you do for that. Alrighty, then. Whee! Okay, like I said, I like the game. I still don't know what that does. I like the game. I don't hate it. I just think some aspects could be better. And I'm not really that much of a fan of total nostalgia, going back to how games were. Also, if you hadn't noticed, the giant heart piece that I picked up after beating that boss, it raised my health level by 1. So I have 4 hearts, so I can take 4 hits down before I die. I don't think I really should show you the death stuff, because I don't think... From what I remember, it's nothing really great. It just sends you back to the main menu. Aha. And jump. I said jump up there. Thank you. Aha. Slimy. Slimy goo. Trying to hit the slime, not the pots. Okay. You are an elusive slime that likes to jump. Aha. You destroy you, so no, not that one. I can get up here. I want the monies. The money, money, money. Fuck. Missed that one. Oh well. Fuck you. Alrighty then. Going over here. Look at all that. Look at all these owls. And you're like a yellow slime-ish kind of thing. More owls. Ah, poop. As I've said, this game is pretty reminiscent of Legend of Zelda 2. Or, yeah. I've probably reiterated that point so many times. It's one of the selling points for the game, that it's basically a game that's based on the principles of Zelda 2. Though I was under the impression that perhaps Zelda 2 is one of the least favorite games of many people, but then I could be wrong. There's a health potion up there. Or I'm assuming it's a health potion. Oh no. Okay, so that's where the stuff goes for like a health potion. Can I do anything with that ball? Yeah, I can apparently. Oh. Okay. Did I pass by any? Because I remember those blocks earlier on. Maybe I did. I can always check that later. I don't plan to full Let's Play this. This is just meant to be a quick look at for the first impression series. Fuck you. Let's head down here first. Do you stop farting? It's not really a kind thing to do. Yep, secret passage. I need my monies. I don't know what the chain thing is. I don't know what any of the other controls are. If there's anything to do. No, I don't think anything else. Maybe it just makes me deal a bit more damage. Yeah, I can already see it now. People saying, like, learn the game before you first impression it. I told you, it tells you nothing. You see that right now. People, whoever is saying that, this game doesn't tell you anything. You need to figure it out. And I'm not going to sit here, play the game for an hour before recording it and figure out the game. That's not half the fun. It's because it's reminiscent of my Doom GBA video, which is still my most unliked video. Or, not unliked, disliked. Disliked video, but it's also my most viewed. I can't go over there, because I guess you get a double jump at some point. I'm assuming there's going to be lots of backtracking in this. look, wind. I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay, fine. I showed you. I showed you. Dying just respawns you at the latest save point. But that's it for this video. This is Elliot, been Elliot Quest. It's a fun game. I highly recommend it if you're a big fan of Zelda 2 or RPG-ish side-scroller adventures, sort of like Dust and Elysian Tale. So I guess you could put this more of Metroidvania kind of thing. But that being said, what I mentioned earlier, this is the final first impressions video, because it is. It's episode 30. I decided to end it here. That little series, which it will still be available on my channel, and you can watch all the episodes previously. But it's going to be replaced eventually with hopefully a weekly series called Let's Look At. I wanted to call it Quick Play, but then I kind of hated that name, so we're gonna have a Let's Look At. There's gonna be a couple of games that I'm trying to look at. Possibly the first one's gonna be maybe Euro Truck Simulator 2. I want to look at another game that I don't want to mention in this video because it might ward off people. But I'm going to release the video anyway because I don't care. But right now I'm not going to mention it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching the first impression series. And while it is ending, it is being replaced with a Let's Look At, which is essentially the same thing, but it does not restrict me to trying to do only new games that I have never played before. So I'll see you guys again. Yeah, whatever, I already said it. Bye. I am so professional. Right, Elliot? Yeah, okay. Bye. Why are you still here? Bye.